This is a 9-liter electric oven that comes with a tray and wire mesh, 60-minute timer, and a temperature control. The temperature control knob starts from 0 and has markings at 100, 150, 200, and a maximum of 250 degrees Celsius. When the timer is set, it will start ticking, and once it goes back to 0, the bell will ring, and it's loud. There is this legend here on the door that tells you what temperature to set for the different types of food, but it doesn't tell you the amount of time to set. Okay, let's take a look inside. Open the door, and by the way, I have this handy little tool here on the side. Okay, this is used for removing the tray when it's hot, so that you don't burn your hands. Okay, so it gets a little getting used to use this tool. Okay, got it in the groove, and just slot the entire thing out. So this is the wire mesh and the tray at the bottom. Okay, let's take a look inside. There are two heating elements, one at the top and one at the bottom. They are wave shaped, and on the side here you can see two grooves. So this is where you can position your tray, whether at the bottom level or at the top level. Okay, so let's put this back in. Okay, next we are going to take a look at how tall the internal volume is, so that you would have an idea what kind of food and how tall the food you can place in this oven. Okay, so I have this Cara coconut cream carton box. This is the 200 milliliters box. Okay, so you can see if I slot this in, okay, and perhaps I have a ruler here, I will measure the height of this Cara coconut cream, so that you have an idea how tall it is. It's about 8 centimeters tall, and with the wire mesh and I slot the carton box in, it would touch the heating element, right? It's a perfect fit. Okay, touch the heating element. But of course, if you are going to toast something, you're not going to want to have the food touch the heating element. But this gives you an idea of how tall it is with the wire mesh. Okay, let's say if I remove the wire mesh, okay, without the wire mesh, and this 8 cm carton box would sit about 1 cm or 1.5 cm just below the wire mesh. Okay, and if I put the tray on the top level, obviously this is not going to fit, but on the side, okay, if I put this carton box lying on its side, okay, there is about 2 cm of a gap between the carton box and the heating element. And let's measure what's the height now when the carton box is lying on the side. It's 4 cm, right? Okay, 4 cm, and you get a 2 cm clearance. Okay, so this gives you an idea. And okay, let's say if we put the wire mesh in, okay, it should still be able to fit there, but it's so close to the heating element. There's maybe a 5 millimeter gap. And the next thing I will show you is what's the dimension of the tray. Okay. Oh, one more thing before I show you the size of the tray. Okay, at the bottom of this oven there is actually a tray. Yeah, I think it's also called a tray, which you can remove so that you can clean up right? I think you should be able to remove the entire thing. I would just try over here. Okay, maybe perhaps not. So what you can do is that you can basically do what I'm doing here and then clean up this part of the tray. Okay, so when there are food bits that has dropped, right? So this should give you an idea. So there's a bottom tray which you can open up and clean out any food bits that has dropped. Okay, so this is how it works. There's a spring here. Okay, so you push it down against the spring and slot it back in, and it's locked. Okay, so this is the tray, and what do you call this? So if this is white, this is, what do you call this? Whatever this is, right? 18 cm here and 24.5 cm here. And if we use the Kara carton as a comparison, okay, let me just try to get this into the frame. Okay, so you can place about 3 of this carton box on a row and another 3 as a row. Oh, and by the way, I'm just looking at the box, right? Put this specification of the oven into the camera angle, right? So the model number is PPT08. The power is 900 watts. And the product dimension, of course, this is the external dimension, is right here, 368.252.217 mm. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching and see you again. Bye.